which was the part of foreign 2017, a very good question of retirement. So let's start. N, S, and G were partners in a firm sharing profits and losses in the ratio of 2 is to 3 is to 5. This is the balance sheet which is given. Creditors, reserve, capitals of three partners are given. Then cash, debtors, provision, stock, machine, patent, building, and profit and loss account is given. So this profit and loss account is distributed in partners capital account. Okay. So let's see the adjustments. G retired on the above date, and it was agreed that debtors of rupees 6,000 will be written off as bad debt, and a provision of 5% on debtors for bad and doubtful debts will be maintained. Then patents will be completely written off, and stock, machinery, and building will be depreciated by 5%. Children, this will come in revaluation account. And unrecorded creditors of rupees 30,000 will be taken into account. Again, it will be recorded in the revaluation account. N and S will share future profits in the ratio of 2 is to 3. And children, you can see their ratio is here given 2 is to 3 is to 5. And G is taking retirement and there is no change in their ratio. It means their old ratio and their sacrificing ratio both are same. Isn't it? So, and one more point, goodwill of the firm on G's retirement was valued at 90,000. This is the goodwill of the firm. So, we need to calculate the goodwill of the G, one working note. Okay. So, let's start, dear children. Number 32. Let me start with the calculation of goodwill first. So, we can see here, goodwill of the firm is given 90,000. We need to calculate G's goodwill. So, G's goodwill in 90,000. What is G's share? G's share is 5 by 10. Okay, here it is mentioned 5 by 10. So we can calculate 5 by 10. 5 by 10 of 90,000 is 45,000. Who will give this 45,000 to G? N and S will give. Yes, and in which ratio? In 2 is to 3. This is their gaining ratio also because their old ratio was also 2 is to 3. So N and S will give. How much N will give and how much S will give? They will give in 2 is to 3. So 2 plus 3, 5. 45 divided by 5, 9. 9 2 ja
So
18.
18,000.
And 9 3 ja 27,000. 18,000 and 27,000. N will give and S will give to G. Okay. Now let's start. There is one more adjustment in debtors. Debtor of rupees 6,000 will be written off as bad debt. Okay, and see how much provision we have, children. 15,000 provision we have. So there is one more working note for provision for debtors. So let me explain that also. You can see provision for doubtful debt in this question is given 15,000, but due to bad debts it has been reduced. What is the amount of bad debt? 6,000. Amount of bad debt is 6,000. So when we subtract 6,000, how much left? How much provision is left? Only 9,000
9,000.
9,000 provision is left. Now this is the provision which you have. Balancing figure. Okay. Now in the question what is mentioned? It is mentioned that 5% and a provision of 5% on debtors will be maintained. So now we need to calculate 5% on debtors. So let's come on debtor also. So how much debtors were given in this question? 1,35,000 you can see here. So out of 1,35,000, first we subtract bad debts. Due to bad debts, debtors also reduced. So when we reduce 6,000, how much we get? 1,29,000. Now we need to compute. This is the balancing debtors. Now we need to compute 5% of 1,29,000. When we compute 5% of 1,29,000, let me calculate.
Say 6,450.
6,450. This must be provision for doubtful debts. This must be provision for doubtful debts, but actually provision for doubtful debt is 9,000. So it means it is reduced up to 6,450. So let us subtract 9,000 minus 6,450. How much we get? Uh, we get 2,550. It means 2,550 is to be reduced. Yes or no? It means 2,550 is to be reduced. So what happened? Liabilities reduced. So we will prepare a revaluation account. In that we will show this point. So provision for doubtful debts is decreased. So when liability decrease, where to record, children?
So credit.
Very good. By provision for doubtful debt is to be decreased by 5%. So it is 2,550. Let's see another point. Patents will be completely written off. What do you mean by completely written off? Completely written off means now patent is 90,000 now. Now patent is nil. So when asset reduce, where to write? Tell
Debit.
me. To patents 90,000, it will be recorded in debit side. Yes, then stock and machinery and building will be depreciated by 5%. So stock 1,50,000, 10% is 15,000 and 5% will be 7,500. Yes, to stock is depreciated by 5%. So we will write in debit side. Then let us see machinery and building. So machinery is 4,50,000. 10%
So
is
22,500.
correct. To machinery 22,500. Okay. And again, one more point is mentioned. Building will be 5%. So 5% of
15,000.
15,000 to building 15,000. Then one more thing is given in the question. An unrecorded creditor of 30,000 will be taken into account. Will be taken into account. It means now we need to increase the creditors, increase the liability. When liability increases, where to record? In which side? To creditors. 30,000. Anything is left? Let us check. All points are over. Yes, all points are over. Yes, let us do the total. Total of debit side. Let me do the total. 1,62,450 by loss. Loss is transferred to partners capital account NSG. In which ratio? In their old ratio. 2 is to 3 is to 5. So let me distribute into 2 is to 3 is to 5. 32,490. 48,735. And 81,225. Okay, dear children. I hope revaluation account is clear to everyone. There is no doubt. But in this question, children, it is said that pass necessary journal entries for the above transaction in the books of firm on G's retirement. This is what I want to tell you, children, that in CBSE, what they are doing, they are emphasizing more on necessary journal entries. Okay, so this in this question, I will explain all journal entries. There is no need to prepare capital and balance sheet. Only journal entry is required according to CBSE question paper. So we will prepare journal entry and revaluation account will be very helpful when we prepare journal entry. So let's start. Let's start the journal entries on the basis of this revaluation account. Okay. So first entry we pass for debit side. Okay. Journal entries. Okay, first entry we pass for debit side of revaluation account. So revaluation account debited. Then we write here to patent 90,000, to stock 7,500, to patents 90,000, to stock 7,500. Let us see. Machinery 22,500, to machinery 22,500, to building 15,000. Okay, and to creditors 30,000. Okay, and what will come in debit side? 1,65,000. So 1,65,000 we write in debit side. Can write narration being assets revalued and liabilities reassessed. Okay, dear children. Then we pass second entry for the credit side of revaluation, provision for doubtful debts. Okay, so second entry will be provision for doubtful debts account debit to revaluation account. How much? 2,550. 2,550 being provision for doubtful debt reassessed. Now there is one more entry we will pass for loss, distribution of loss to partners capital account, isn't it? So N's capital account debit, S capital account debit, G's capital account debit to revaluation account. So here loss will be distributed. Loss
Sir,
is
N का है
32
सर N का
32,490,
48,735,
48,735. Very good.
81,225.
81,225 and the total
Sir, 162,450.
very good. Ekansh,
Thank you.
1,62,450 and we write narration being loss on revaluation is debited to partners capital account. Is debited to partners capital account. So children, what CBSE is doing, that CBSE is in place of revaluation, capital and balance sheet, CBSE is giving journal entry also in case of admission, retirement, death. So children, learn at least 3, 4 question, 5 questions of journal entry you must pass, must learn. Okay. So now children, we will come for, you can see in question, reserves are given. General reserve. What we do with the reserve? We distribute
Sir, distributed in all ratio.
in partners capital account. Okay, so general fourth entry will be general reserve account debit to N's capital, to S capital and to G's capital account. So this 90,000 general reserve will be distributed in the ratio of 2:3:5.
18,000, 27,000, 43.
18,000, 27,000 and 45,000. Is that clear? Being general reserve is credited to partner's capital account. I hope it is clear, dear children. Very simple entry it is. There is one more entry. You can see profit and loss account is given here in the asset side. When profit and loss account is given in the asset side, it means it is loss. And it is given in asset side, it means it is having debit balance. Now tell me what to do. It will be debited in partner's capital account. Okay, children, remember, it will be debited in partner's capital account. So fifth entry, hence capital account debit, S capital account debit, G's capital account debit to profit and loss account. How much loss was there?
75,000.
75,000. It is to be distributed into 2:3:5. 2 plus 3 plus 5,
Yes, sir.
10. 75,000 divided by 10, 7,500. 7,500 into 2, 15,000. 7,500
25
into, yes, 22,500
and 37,500.
and 37,500. Very good. Being profit, sorry, not profit, loss. Being loss is debited in partner's capital account. Okay, now let's see what is given. General reserve is over, profit and loss is over, we have distributed everything. Okay, now children, there is one more working note. Tell me what? We need to give capital, we need to return capital to the retiring partner. Who is retiring? G is retiring.
G.
Now children, everybody pay attention here to this working note. This is very valuable and important working note for all of you. Whatever G is getting now, we need to write at one place. How to write? Learn the system here. Only in this question I am explaining. Okay. So amount, working note. Everybody pay attention here. Whatever you are doing, other things just leave it and pay attention here. Amount payable to G. G has taken retirement. So how to calculate? First we write his capital. Okay, we will write capital from the balance sheet. You can see 4,50,000 is to be given to G. So I have written here 4,50,000. Now whatever is credited to G in the entry, you can see. In first entry there is nothing. In second and then third entry, G is debited by 81225, isn't it? So 81225 will be debited. What is this? This is the amount of revaluation loss. So we will subtract. Then let us see the next point other than this. Then we can see G is getting 45,000. So what we do? We add general reserve 45,000 what G is getting. Is that clear to everyone? Then let us see here. Again, we need to deduct. This is the amount of loss, profit and loss. Loss we deduct. How much it was? 37,500. So 37,500 we will deduct. And there is one more, goodwill is not written. We need to pass the entry of goodwill also. Okay, it has not been passed. So I will pass entry for goodwill also, but I will write amount for goodwill here. What is the goodwill amount of G? We have computed.
Sir,
We have
sir,
computed.
45,000.
Huh? Yes, 45,000. 45,000 we have computed his amount for goodwill, 45,000. We need to pass entry for goodwill also. 4,21,275. Now we need to give this amount to G. So this amount will be transferred to G's loan account. So this is one entry which we pass for G's loan account. But before that, one more entry we will pass. What is that entry? The entry for goodwill. So sixth entry I will pass first for goodwill. Who is getting goodwill? G is getting. Who is giving? N and S. So N's capital account debit, S capital account debit to G's capital account. What is G's share of goodwill? 45,000. How much N is giving? 18,000 we have seen in working note, and 27,000 S is giving. Being G's share in goodwill is debited in partner's capital account. Is that clear? And then last entry which is to be passed, we need to transfer 4,21,275 to G. From where we need to transfer? From G's capital account to G's loan account. G's capital account debit to G's loan account. Because G is retiring from the firm, 4,21,275. 4,21,275 being amount payable to G is transferred to his loan account. I hope this question is clear, dear children. Yes.
Yes.